The neglected property behind historic Buchanan House on Niagara Street is coming alive again thanks to Links for Greener Learning and the City of St. Catharines. The grounds are now home to a new teaching garden that is being used to educate St. Catharines kids.
Well, we're sort of sandwiched in between the St. Catharines Kiwanis Aquatic Center and the Lester B. Person Park, which is to the left of us, and then to the right we have another of our city parks. This building is currently being used for administrative offices for city employees, but the garden was somewhat abandoned. So we're really happy to see that it has come back to life, that there are fresh plants, it's been cleaned up, and that Links for Greener Learning have invested so much of their talents and resources into bringing it back to life.
There's really a lack of this sort of programming in the Niagara region. There's a lot of newcomers to Canada coming here and a lot of lower income families that just don't have access to this sort of education and also the fresh vegetables. So there's a lot of food insecurity going on. So when we got the green light on this project, it was an exciting day because we knew we could deliver a service that was desperately needed in the community.
The beauty of this a number of months ago was just the exact opposite. It was just weeds, and we have brand new garden boxes. It's very thrilling. It's great for the community. It's great for the children, and my hat's off to everybody involved. So.
The multi-use area is now home to fruits, vegetables, and a pollinator garden. Children participating in an eco-summer workshop are learning to both grow, harvest, and prepare what's grown here.
The main focus here is about food security. So we are teaching about from where the food comes from, what we need to do to grow healthy food, why it's important healthy food for our bodies. Also we are approaching and teaching the kids about composting and other environmental issues about water, water preservation. So different topics, but we have been very lucky. This is the first year that this garden is working, like it's open to the public. So we have between 10 to 12 kids every day coming to learn about different topics. So we have workshops between 9 to 11 and 1 to 3.
We have a lot of produce that is produced, and what we do is we cook with it in our workshops. So the other day with some lettuce, we actually made a homemade salad dressing. Kids got to participate in that. So they're not only just learning how to use the tools in the kitchen, they're also learning about what healthy food choices are, and they're learning how that food is grown. So a lot of these kids have been here since the beginning. Some of the kids even planted that lettuce from seed. So they've really seen the steps of growth, how the healthy soil equals health for their own bodies. So they're seeing the connections.
Links for Greener Learning and the city are continuing discussions as to possible uses for other areas of the grounds that include a barn and a greenhouse.
A study or feasibility, long-term feasibility of these particular buildings is not happened yet, but is forthcoming. There is the main building as well as an unheated greenhouse, and we also have a barn structure in the back. So as long as those structures are safe for volunteers and staff, then we would allow them access to that as well.
For sustainable living
in Niagara,
children,
you're watching The Source.